What up, Virgo? I hope you guys are doing wonderful. This is going to be your March 2020 reading. So we're going to get into it. I know everything has been really crazy. I just came back from the store and everybody is just like gloom and doom. So I know the energy for some of you is going to be really, really heavy. It's a temporary energy, so take care of yourself. Be safe. It is going to get better. If you're struggling with this, I have some Virgo friends that are just like overthinking it, and I get it. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, you read this, you hear this on the media, you have people talking, social media is going crazy. But try not to overthink, you guys, because I do feel like for some of you, it really is going to kind of put you in a mood where you're just really, the anxiety and depression comes in. Won't apply to everybody, but for some of you, I've already gotten messages that it's like, I feel this way. So keep your heads up. It's going to get better, okay? So Virgos, I feel for a few of you that there's this energy of feeling like you're pulled in too many directions. It's almost like I got this to do, I got that to do, or either you have a lot of responsibilities on top of you. Some of you may be feeling that. You may have already come into the month feeling that energy, and then with everything that's going on, it's like, oh man, that's heavier. It feels heavier. So I feel for some of you there may be this thing of pulling back, having to take care of yourself, but some of you may be feeling like I'm obligated to do something with other people. So make sure you pace yourself, all right? And it's okay to say no if you can't do it. Now, for some of you, I definitely feel like there is a concern with money. Some of you may be feeling like the money is not there, the budget is tight. I do get stress about the budget. Some of you may have to kind of pull back on your spending. I do feel for a few of you there could be a court case that's coming in that may pertain to money. So there may be a legal situation that may be pertaining to money. Some of you are going to find out that you're getting some type of payment that is coming through with it. For some of you, this definitely could be some type of settlement, but there is some type of financial upswing that's going to be coming your way. I do feel, too, that a few of you could be getting in a relationship with somebody who has some money. Maybe you're a sugar daddy or a sugar mama, or you just really kind of connected with somebody that is doing well. But I do feel like there is going to be something where there is a connection with maybe somebody who might want to invest in you, whether this is in your personal stock or if you're trying to start a business with a person. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For some of you, you could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I do get for some of you, if you are in a relationship or with somebody cohabitating, there's this thing of being a little bit, how can I put it, bored? I feel like maybe you could be in a situation where you're not getting what you need. So this may be even just complacency. You know, oh, we've been together for so long that we're going to keep doing this. We're going to do the same routine. That's kind of what I get, like the same routine over and over again. So some of you, I feel like, are going to be looking for some type of excitement, especially moving into the summer months. I feel like some of you may be looking for a new partner. A few of you might be ending a relationship because you already have connected with somebody. For some of you, I feel like you could be meeting somebody while you're already in a relationship, or either meeting somebody who's in a relationship themselves. So Virgos, there could be a temptation definitely that is going to be crossing your path. I do get more of an interest in occult and mysticism. So some of you could be branching out, learning something new, getting a mentor, trying some new things. Maybe with this quarantine, some of you are studying a little bit more. But I do feel that there's some spiritual growth that's coming through, and some of you are going to be like, let me open this up. Let me see what's going on. Let me, if I had a curiosity about it, I feel like a lot of you are going to be kind of moving more into it. So it could be this thing of learning, expanding, opening yourself up. Definitely with different things. If this is not occult, alchemy, or mysticism, I feel like some of you are going to be branching out into some different areas of study. They could be strange, maybe not strange to you, but strange to other people. But I do feel like there is something that is coming through with, you know, let me try something different. All right, so Virgo, let's get into it. I also be careful, Virgo, of dealing with shady, manipulative people. I feel like you could have somebody in your midst that Either you are being shady with this person or this person's being shady with you, but I get a lot of manipulation going on. One-sided relationships, trying to play somebody. I feel like somebody's trying to be nice because they want something, and then when they get it, then they're going to show their true colors. So be really, really careful. There's this thing of fake. I don't know if it's a fake friend, somebody being fake within the family, somebody at work being fake, but I'm getting like somebody is just showing you something that you want to see, but it's not really who they are. So be cautious with that. Definitely feel like there are new jobs coming in, but for some of you, you may have some shady co-workers or somebody that you're working with that, you know, maybe you're looking at them twice. Like, I don't wonder what they up to, because you feel it. You feel like something is off with them. Virgo, 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 watch out for addictions, drinking, alcohol, food, sex. If this is not you dealing with this, you could be having a few people that are actually going through this. But I do feel for some of you, this is going to be your energy. And this could trigger. I mean, really with everything's going on, quarantine, people are buying liquor and staying in their house. They're shutting down the bars. So people are like, I'm just going to go ahead and take the, you know, the bar, bring it back to me. Be careful that you don't get caught up in the stress of this, where you're over drinking or you're over medicating, self-medicating yourself. Whether this is alcohol, prescription drugs, a drug of choice, or either sex. For some reason, I keep getting like after all this is done, there's going to be a ton of babies, pop-up babies, that are going to be coming everywhere from everybody just Netflixing and chilling at the house because they're quarantined. Don't let it be you, Virgo. Well, unless you want it. Unless you want it. Alrighty. Virgo, let's get into it. So we have the Chariot. Let's see. We have the Sun. Some of you could be planning a trip or a vacation to somewhere sunnier. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. I'm sorry, Nine of Coins. And then we have the Nine of Blades. We have the Nine of Wands. Page of Cups. Four of Coins. Is that Four of Cups? Oh my God, I got my glasses on and I still can't see. Ten of Blades. The Moon card. Death. The World. King of Blades. Five of Coins. And one more. Strength. Okay, so the first thing that I'm getting that stuck out strongly, some of you are going to be planning trips, but they're going to be canceled. So I do get travel coming in for you guys, but there could be some delays. Now, I feel like for some of you, it could be because of the virus, but it stuck out quick that some of you, if you were planning work events or events to travel out to, you're going to get some type of confirmation that some of these things are going to be canceled. Spirit is saying temporarily, though, which means that maybe you're going to have something that is delayed, but you can pick it back up, or you can use some type of, if you bought insurance, then you can go ahead and take this trip later. Or you either have, like some of the cruise lines are working with people where it's like, okay, you're canceling, but you can go ahead and do this cruise later with an additional cost or however they're working it out. So some of you may be dealing with that. But I do get a lot of travel coming in this year, Virgo. So for some of you, if this is not you traveling, it could be a partner. But I do feel like there could be talks about taking a trip, going somewhere. For some of you, this could even be on the road, taking some type of road trip. Now, I am getting something with a car coming in. A few of you may have used a tax refund to get a car. For some of you, you may find out that there is an issue with a car that you need to get a new vehicle. But I do get that there could be some trips going on, some road trips. Some of you are going to be trying to go to some place sunnier, maybe when the travel bans are lifted, or maybe you've already had plans to go somewhere else. But I do get some travel. For a few of you, though, this could be work. Now, I am getting some issues, and I think it has to do with a one-sided relationship. Some of you could be finding out an issue with somebody that you're dealing with. Now, this could be a person who's younger than you. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could also even be dealing with fire or air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I do feel like with the moon card, though, you could be dealing with somebody that you don't know everything about them, or they're not telling you everything about them, but there's like something that is still under the surface. So for a few of you, you need to use your discernment when it comes to dealing with somebody, because there may be this issue where it's like, I know something is not right, but I don't know exactly what it is. So I do feel like there is something that could possibly come to light. There may be some gossip or defending yourself with this, if this is on you. If not, you could have somebody trying to defend themselves. But I do feel like that there's something that may cause some type of pain. We got the Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords. Lord have mercy. Ten of Swords is about being stabbed in the back. So for some of you, you could have some information that comes out that ends up really disappointing you, hurting your feelings. It could be dealing with somebody that you're dating. If this is not dating, this could be a coworker or family. I do feel like having some type of depression that something is not working out the way that you want it to work out. Now with Four of Cups, this could be somebody that you thought was really into you, and they're holding back their feelings. Say they came in and they're telling you all this stuff, and the words sound good, but there's no action behind it. So some of you may be feeling like you're in a one-sided relationship, or you're not getting everything you need from somebody. So with the Ten of Swords, there may be this come to clarity moment where you realize that maybe somebody's trying to manipulate or use you. So watch your back, Virgo. Watch your back. If this is not you, you could be dealing with somebody who is really sneaky. If this is not them being sneaky, trying to stab you in the back, this could be you trying to do this to somebody else. I do get some worries, and I feel like the worries are going to be on money. Now, for some of you, you may be feeling with the Nine of Pentacles, sometimes this is having your own business, being independent, but some of you might be struggling with trying to keep this up because we got worries. We got the Nine of Swords, stressing. Somebody is not sleeping well at night because they got a lot on their mind, and it may have to do with their home. So some of you may be having issues within your house, with a family member. I get some of you are trying to get a house, build a house, but there's delays. There's worries. Are we going to be able to do this? I feel like if you are sharing a space with somebody, some of you want your independence. You want to have your own space. May not be happening as quick as you want it to, and with right now a lot of things are on hold, Virgo. But I do feel like there is something where it's like I want to be by myself, or I want to live by myself, or I want to move somewhere else. Could want more peace of mind. So for some of you, you might really be pushing and saying, I need to have my own space, or I need to have my independence. Some of you may be feeling like your independence is stifled with somebody else. I do get issues with a family. So some of you definitely are having issues with family members. You may have had an issue with somebody stabbing you in the back, going back and saying some things where you felt like you had to defend yourself. If this is not family, this could be within a work situation. But I definitely get an energy of being disappointed, being let down. And it's like, oh, fuck, you know, I thought better of this person. I keep feeling like somebody's really disappointed with somebody that they're dealing with. It's like you're frustrated. It's like they're driving you to a point where it's like, I'm irritated and I'm frustrated with you. Now, if this is not your energy, this could be somebody feeling this towards you. It is a general read, but I definitely get some type of conflict. Even though I don't see Five of Swords, I get conflict with somebody coming in, Virgo. Let's see. I feel like with the Moon card, somebody's keeping secrets. If this is not you, then it's somebody that you're dealing with, and it could be where this Ten of Swords comes from. Like something is being set up. By the time you figure it out, you get stabbed in the back. So the warning is to go ahead and watch your back. If you look at this Nine of Wands, this person has been beat up. They've been ridiculed. They've been caught up in gossip. People are kind of poking at them. Now this person is still standing, but you can tell and look on the face that they're hurt. They're disappointed. So for some of you, you have something that could be coming in that literally is going to stab you in the back and cause some disappointment in your life. The Death card could be an ending of a friendship with someone. Transformation. I can't deal with you anymore. For a few of you, you could be dealing with an air sign. Could be dealing with somebody where there's arguments over money. This could be child support, settlements, court cases. legal situations. Some of you may be trying to close out a case, and maybe it has something to do with money, paying money out, collecting money. I definitely feel like there is something with legalities, filling out paperwork, going to court, talking to an attorney, talking to a judge. For a few of you, you're at the end of this cycle where it's like, okay, let's just be done with this because it's affecting my money. Or let's be done with this because I want you to pay me my money. So I do feel like there is some legal situations that a few of you are going to be dealing with. Virgos, I think this has been showing up in the last few readings, really. Moving from last year, I saw a lot of court cases with you guys. Now, the Strength card is showing that you're going to be okay. Some of you may be feeling limited by some things that are going on, but the Strength card is showing that you are going to be okay. I definitely do feel like you need to watch your budget. Some of you, I feel like there could be stifling. Like I want to move forward, but somebody is holding me back. Whether this is a partner, whether this is a job, whether this is somebody that you're going to court against, some of you feel like you're being held back. Now, you do have other opportunities coming in. With that 9 of Pentacles, I do feel like there is more independence. If you have been relying on somebody, the Strength card is telling me that you're going to be okay. For a few of you, you're going to find your own place, get on your feet. You could be just waiting for some money to come through. If you have somebody that owes you some money, it looks like you're waiting for this to come through so you can have your independence. I do see that there is... Yoda! I do see that there is this place of complacency where it's like, okay, things are moving too slow. Let's get things going. Let's move things forward. So I feel like for a few of you, you have plans. You got things that are coming in. You're waiting for your money to come through so you can do some things. For some of you, definitely there is this thing of boredom, complacency, wanting something more. Let me clarify a few things. Virgo, Spirit. Virgo, what is this anxiety and stress over? I do feel like it's money. Feel like you may be dealing with somebody or battling somebody because of some type of financial reason. For some of you, this could literally be child support or something to do with arrearages or things like that. Voodoo, you coming back home? Yes. Where you been, boy? You been chasing cat? Huh? Yes, I know. You're going to have to wait. Wait a little bit and then I'll give you some food. Okay, Virgo, because he will talk to me all freaking day. Virgo. All right. Okay, so we do get definitely some type of issue with money. Fighting over money, disagreement about money. This could be within the family. This could be with an ex. Some of you have divorced somebody and it's like maybe this is alimony, something with children. It is showing court cases that are coming in, and for a few of you this is drug on a little bit because it's showing that there's an exhaustion with dealing with somebody. But with the 6 of Swords, you're coming to the end of chaos. Now, I do get that you need to be smart about your money because it's showing that you have opportunities coming in, but there's delays on it, which means that if you were waiting for a job, it's showing that a job is coming, but there's delays. If you were waiting for a settlement, it's showing that the money's coming, but there's delays. And it probably has to do with everything going on right now with the corona, because I feel like it's kind of halted a lot of paperwork because a lot of people aren't doing it. It's not their priority right now. So some people have just kind of closed things down. I do get that you have to be careful if you're dealing with somebody who's abusive, Virgo. If there's somebody that you know that they don't just stop at verbal abuse, be really careful right now because a lot of us are being quarantined with people that are very frustrated, irritated. So be careful that you're not pushing somebody's button, especially if they like to hit. For some of you, this could be you, but I do get even physical abuse that may be coming in for a few of you. And it's showing dealing with somebody who's very dominant, very aggressive, and very argumentative, and they're irritated or at the end of their line. Don't poke them. We have a new job coming in, but it looks like for a few of you that you may have to watch your back with somebody at a job where there may be jealousy or envy coming in. If this is not a new job, some of you may be working in a job right now where it's like, okay, this person is trying to get me fired or they're trying to do me dirty. So Spirit is saying there's a warning on top of this. Now, I feel like this person is either younger than you or they could just be immature or act immature. Spirit is telling me that if you look at your circle, especially what you work with, you'll know who this person is by the vibe that you get from them. But I definitely feel like it's a younger energy. So even if this person is older, they may act really petty and childish. I do get the warning too with jobs. For some of you, be careful that you are looking at your time clock, your things, your pay scales, because I feel like, unfortunately, some of you may have employers that are going to try to cheat you out of some money, and that's sad, especially right now. You know, people should be trying to help each other out, but I do feel like there could be some money that is taken away. For some of you, this may be that you are actually being put off of work for a week, but they're not going to pay you, which is sad. Because I know some companies are able to do this. So be really careful that you keep up with your hours, what you're supposed to make. For some of you, you're not going to have a choice with this. You're going to have a business that is going to shut down for the rest of this month, and you're going to have to deal with not making the type of money that you're supposed to make. I get manipulation on top of this though with a workplace. So be really careful if you're working for a smaller company or a mom and pop shop, that they're really not trying to do you dirty because of what's going on. That would be sad. I feel for some of you that after all this, you're going to be looking for another job. If you haven't already put your resume out there, I feel like some of you are going to be opening up to new opportunities. I get delays at first, and then there's going to be a lot of people that are going to hire after this corona thing, you guys. So if you're looking for a job, go ahead and start getting your resume together. Take this time in isolation to really fine tune it, because I feel like there's a lot of opportunities that are going to come in, and they look like they're coming in April. For some of you, it looks like this is going to be a slow period, but it looks like going into April, May, things are going to speed back up a little bit. Let me see. Be careful with fuck boys or fuck girls, because we got Six of Cups, where somebody could be popping in from the past, wanting to rekindle, but it's showing that they're only coming back in for a sexual connection. So if you're not really interested in this person, if you're not really vested in seeing where this can go, you might want to go ahead and play with them if you feel like that. If not, you know, don't get your heart involved with it, because it's showing that somebody from the past may come back for a sexual relationship, but they may not stay long term. Especially if this person is verbally abusive or any type of way abusive. I'm getting, for some of you, watch your back. You could be dealing with a cheater. That could be with the Ten of Swords, is being stabbed in the back. I'm getting two things. I'm getting gossip. This is either a coworker or a friend letting you down. And then I get, for a few of you, that you could be dealing with a relationship where somebody's not committed. It's a one-sided thing. You're putting energy into it, and this person is kind of going along with it, but they're not really that, what is that movie? They're not that into you. I'm getting a vibe that somebody is needing a place to stay. They're needing food. Wouldn't that be shitty if somebody is trying to hook up with you so that they can have a quarantine hoe or a quarantine fuck buddy or hookup? I mean, y'all, come on now. Virgo, if this is you, come on. If this is somebody cross-watching, come on. You can't just be getting with people so you can eat their snacks. Ain't nobody getting in this house. I'm telling you right now. Ain't nobody getting. You ain't buying no snacks, you ain't coming in. If you want to come in, you bringing your food. But y'all need, be careful. Because I'm getting that you got some people around you, Virgo, that may be trying to manipulate you. Now, if it's not just for the corona, some of you need to be really careful and look at your relationships a little bit more and be like, okay, what that foolio really want? What they really want. And if you're not sure, book me for a love reading. Let's look into it, because some of you are dealing with foolios, people that are playing on emotions. Now, general read, Virgo, this could be you doing this to somebody else. And I mean, come on, you know, let's be honest. Shit, this could be the end of the world. Nobody want to go out lying. Just be transparent at this point, right? God damn it. The world we live in, it's gonna be a hot mess. I do get that some of you are gonna be connecting with somebody and finding out that they ain't worth shit, and it's like, okay, I'm out. I'm moving on. I got other options. If you are single, I do feel that there's gonna be somebody from the past who's coming back, whether you're single or married. But if you are single, there's somebody from the past who's coming back. Like I said, be cautious with it, because I get a physical relationship, not so much emotion involved, but it's like I just want to hook up. For a few of you with the Three of Hearts, it's showing that there's options that are coming in. You know, you may have some people who want to come at you. Some of these people are going to be younger. The energy is a little bit more playful. Some of you might even travel out and meet somebody. I do get meeting somebody in a group, so this could be online. This could be a coronavirus party where somebody's hosting something and you end up connecting with somebody there. But I do get somebody moving away from an abusive relationship to something that has a little bit more stability to it. And like I say, be careful if you are dealing with somebody who is abusive. I'm getting that there could be some issues that have to be worked out, or either you need to walk away. Let's see. Definitely got Nine of Swords again, but we got people that are stressing about legal issues. So some of you definitely are going to be going to court. It's saying not thinking clear. So I would be really careful before you sign any paperwork. Make sure you understand exactly what you're signing, what you're getting into. Don't let somebody rush you. And don't rush through a process yourself. Maybe you want to close something out, but you might end up doing yourself in if you rush through. So make sure that you read everything, that you talk to your attorneys, that you understand what you're doing and what you're signing before you do it, Virgo. Because some of you are dealing with something that's shady. I do get money, wasting money, possibly overspending on things that you don't need, like buying all this toilet paper. Now, of course, if you need to wipe your ass 15 times a day, then you got to get it. If you have the money, do it. If not, just invest in the bidet. I mean, you can get a really cheap one for like $20. Hook it up, squirts water up your booty hole, up your coochie. You know, you can even put a little peppermint in there if you want, and you know, freshen things up. But I definitely feel like Spirit is saying don't kind of, especially if you're caught in a hysteria, don't spend money that you don't have. Don't. We all have that one relative that has everything, that's a hoarder. We all do. If you're on good standing with, that's why I always stay in good standing with the hoarders. If you're in good standing with them, you can just be like, hey, I'm popping over. I need a roll of toilet paper. You give me a case of water. You know, what you got in the deep freeze? You know, I could use that too. Or you know what? I'm going to just bring my blanket over and I'm going to just camp out here with you while this whole thing is going on. That way, you're not overextending yourself if it's already done. Now, you may have that issue coming in. Don't overextend. Don't overspend if you don't have it. Look for the hoarder in the family. We all have one. I promise you. We all have one. Some of you are going to hear some news that you're going to be let go, and it's because there is no work. Now, the thing about that is 1, 2, 3 opportunities are coming in, Virgo. So if you do end up losing your job within this situation, or you already know that there's an issue going on with your job, you do have other opportunities that are coming in, because it's showing that there is going to be some offer that is made to you. There's an interview and there's an offer that comes into you, and I'm getting 3 opportunities for this. So don't panic. If something closes up, it looks like something else is going to open up for you, Virgos. For a lot of you, you don't have these issues because I'm getting that somebody's saving money, that they're already there. They were logical. They planned for it. But on top of this person, I'm getting overthinking. So be careful that even if you are in a good position, that you're not letting your mind kind of do you dirty, where you're you know, making things worse, and you're moving money around because you think that everything is about to fall apart, because some of you with the legal situation or the paperwork of it might make a mistake. So be careful. So we got jobs coming in, Virgo, but we do have a lot of stress and worry. Some of you are having issues with your family. Choose your battles wisely. If it's not worth it, don't argue with these people. I see people on Facebook going crazy in on each other, and it's like, what the fuck, man? If this is the end of the world, is that the way you want to go out? Arguing with an idiot? I mean, really, you guys, choose your battles wisely. Don't let somebody take you somewhere that you really don't want to go. You have a lot of other things you can put your energy on. I do see opportunities coming in. Some of you, there is love coming in. Could be an age difference with the love. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For a few, fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. For some, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Few Virgos are definitely having some type of conflict with an air sign person. So choose your battles wisely, because air signs, we will argue. We will argue. And sometimes it makes no sense about it. So if you got a foolio that is going to do that, and you know that it's counterproductive, walk away from it. Some of you may be going to court against this person. I feel like there's a settlement that comes out, but it looks like it comes your way, Virgo. Let me see. Be careful of abusive people, abusive relationships. Some of you may find yourself getting that vehicle. You might be getting a car. Could be black, dark blue. I am getting something with maroon or red in it. If you need to take a step back from this chaos, Virgo, do it, because I see for some of you it's really overloading your mind. Like you're thinking. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? And some of you are going to make yourself sick. And when we stress, we compromise our immune system, which is not a good thing to do right now. So you guys, definitely stand your ground where you need to. But if it's not worth your energy, just go ahead, let it go. Let it go. Do what you need to do. You have opportunity coming in. You have love coming in. Some of you are getting ready for a move. Some of you have travel plans that are coming in for the future. Remember, maybe delays, maybe a few cancellations, but it looks like for a lot of you, you're still going to be traveling. You're still going to be getting yourself out there. So I love you, Virgos. Y'all be safe.